Viewers, welcome again to another edition of the Coach's Desk, my people. Thanks again for tuning in. You have been doing well, and we appreciate what you have been doing. We want to tell you about a potential reggae boy, Kasey Palmer. Yes, another one. And might I as well tell you, there are others who are in the process of getting their passport. But right now, this is the player that we're going to be talking about, Kasey Palmer. Like I said, there are others, but we are kind of tight-lipped on those others. We don't want to spill the beans as yet. You understand? So, basically, this is another player, people, who would have played for England's under 17, under 18, under 20, and under 21. Yes, so why would he now want to play for Jamaica? He's age 24. Why would he want to play for Jamaica when he would have played for the England's youth team? The narrative is that these players are rejects. You understand? That's the narrative that has been floating around right now. Yes, it is big that these players are rejects. But when you look at this player has been scouted a while back now. And look at his age, 24. He would have been scouted a while back, people. Might as well I tell you, Adrian Mariappa has been in this player's ear for a while now, according to sources. You understand? And he has been motivating him. He has been telling him that he needs to play for Jamaica because of his roots and all of that. He needs to be playing for Jamaica. And the thing is that it was tough for him to make a decision like this. But right now, people, he is in the process of getting his Jamaican passport. Yes, another one. And from my understanding, people, Coach Theodore Whitmore would have spoken to this player directly. So, by that indication and the look of things, he will be a part of the team in summer. And I would assume starting with the Gold Cup, because that's when the summer starts, when it's Gold Cup time. You understand? So people, we have to look out for this player. He is a very good midfielder. Incidentally, he would have passed through the Charlton's athletic team, youth team, and Chelsea's youth team as well. So this player would have gone through a whole lot of experience, especially in a big team like Chelsea. Understand, for his youth career. He also was with them in his senior career. Did not play a game, but I mean, he was training, he was rubbing shoulders with all these big names and so forth. So it's a good look. He's currently playing for Bristol City, people. Yes, they are in the championship. He's playing for Bristol City right now. Yes, that Bristol City team currently lies 12th rather in the championship, my people. So, Kasey Palmer is an attacking midfielder. From what I've observed, because I've been watching this player, what I've observed is that his strengths would be his dribbling skills, his passes, he's accurate with his passes. I've seen some instances where he makes some very good through passes. He holds up the ball well. And like I said, he dribbles well. His aerial ability is not so perfect, but it is something that can be worked on. When you look at one of his flaws that I see, he's not a very fast player. He's not a player with a lot of pace. He's one that will slow down the play and ensure that he picks the right passes, people. So in all, he's a good player. I think he would add value to the Reggae Boys team, if you ask me. Not only that, his age is a factor. He's not old, and age is on his side. So definitely, I'm thinking that Whitmore is trying to secure this player because uh, you would have gotten good information on him from Mariapa that plays at Bristol City as well. So indeed, it's a good look. It's a good look for the Reggae Boys if we get this sort of player. You inject some life into the attack, inject some accurate passes. So all in all, it will be a good look to get this player. And again, the narrative is that these players are English rejects. But for this player now coming at age 24, I wouldn't so much call him an English reject, because he would have had time to try and make out this England team. But then again, the critics will say, because of the team that he plays for, the league that he's in, he's no good to make this English team. And the England team is very competitive where midfielders are concerned. We know that narrative. We are aware of all that is floating around. Understand? So I would love for this player to get a chance. I would love, based on how he plays, I'd love for him to get a chance. He comes with experience, like I said before, at age 24. He would have had a lot of experience. And there's another narrative that will say again, these players, not because they play in England, then that simply means they're better than the local footballers. And I would somewhat agree with that. But at the same time, there's no football that is being played currently in Jamaica. So what are we going to do? If there's an opportunity to get a player, I've always been saying this, get him if we can. He is interested in playing with, for Jamaica. Because if he wasn't interested, he wouldn't have taken up the opportunity to start the process to get his passport. So it's a good look again, people. We wish this youngster well as he joins up with the team when the time comes. And we know that he'll add something to this Reggae Boys team. And of course, the Reggae Boys team do have a lot of quality players that are linked with to the team. It's a good look. A lot of players want to play for the Reggae Boys now. Some persons might say it is because of the Ravel Morrison factor. Well, if that is the case, then it's a good case. You understand? And we're quite happy. You know, I was on a live some time ago, and we were doing the live, and we're enjoying ourselves, talking football and all of that. Then we saw something in the chat that if we have ever heard of a player, one Fabio Dixon. Yes, that he plays for Switzerland youth team, and he's a Jamaican and all of that. And we were told that he wants to play for Jamaica and so forth. And some contacts were made. Yes, scouters were online, and they made the contact, and they say that he would have not made a decision yet, but his heart is with the Jamaica. And we understand, based off reports from one of the contacts that contacted this player, is that he is going to make a decision, but he wants to actually finalize the club that he is going to be playing for. So that is what is holding up the process right now. So the Switzerland player there, who is in Switzerland rather, Fabio Dixon, his intention is also to play for Jamaica. So we have, and he's about 18 years old. So that simply means there are a lot of quality youngsters out there that want to play for Jamaica, a lot of quality players. And I told you initially that I have some more players that are lined up especially to get their passport, people. Right? But I'm not going to talk about those players as yet, because we have not been given the green light by our sources. So people, there are a lot of players linked to the Reggae Boys. I know that we can't get all of them, and the process of getting the passport will be a long one for some of them. So we're just optimistic. We're just being hopeful that these players will get there. We know that we can't take all of them. Yes, about 8 to 10 of these players would be a good addition, mixing with the crop of players that we have already. But we have to look out for things like injuries and cars and all of that. So to have a pool of them is not a bad idea. To have a pool of these players is not a bad idea, right? So let us see what will take place, people. This player Kasey Palmer, um, he's looking about his passport. We hope that he gets it in short order, so that he'll run out for the black, green, and gold of the Reggae Boys. Thanks again for tuning into the Coaches Desk, people. Thanks again for the support. Big up yourselves. Enjoy your day. Have a safe day. Remember to protect yourself by wearing your mask and sanitize. Also, if you can't hand sanitize, ensure that you use soap and water, which is better. Thanks again, Coaches Desk family. Big up yourself. Out.